What's going on, guys? It's Tom. I'm back with another video. On this video, I wanted to talk just a little bit. This will be a fairly short video, I think, about how the pandemic saved my butt. It saved my bacon. Because I was actually planning on coming here to the Philippines to live like in 2020, even though I would not have had my pension yet. You know what I mean? It would have been literally like about 2 years. It would have been before I would have actually been getting my pension. When I was thinking about coming here, you know, like toward the end of last quarter of 2020, it'd be almost a year before I'd actually be receiving, you know, be able to actually receive my pension, my social. I would have been like 60 still, you know, 60 years old. And that would not have been a good idea, okay? I mean, unless it would have been okay if I would have had like, you know, 100,000 in the bank, you know? And I know some of you guys are thinking, oh no, man, that's all you would have needed would have been like 40K or something. You know, that would have been plenty. Now, I'm telling you, dudes, that is incorrect. You are going to spend more money here than you ever think that you will. Like in that first year that you're living here, man. There's going to be shit coming out of nowhere, expenses, that are going to be smacking you in the face. And you're going to be like, damn, I should have saved more money. You know, I'm telling you. Yeah, no, and like I said, if you're thinking about doing something like that, make sure you have about that much in the bank, because you don't want to blow. This is the thing: you don't want to blow through all of it. You know what I mean? You don't want to blow through all of it. You know, yeah, you bring 40, and then you're done. After 2 years, you got nothing. So, oh yeah, you got your pension coming in, but you got nothing in reserve. And is your pension going to be enough to where you're going to think you're going to be saving a bunch of money every month? I don't know, man. You know, I don't know about that. It depends on what it is. You know, if you got some huge pension, like 3K a month or something coming in, yeah, you could save some good money, but just not a good idea, you know. And for that reason, like I said, you either should just wait until, if you don't have a bunch of money in the bank, if you only have like 40 or 50K or less, God forbid, and you know, that's your bank money, then you better wait until you're collecting your pension. And whether it's a private company pension or some kind of other government job pension, or whether it's Social Security, okay, you better wait until you get that pension, you know, because that amount of money, you know, if you think you're gonna come here and make a bunch of money on YouTube, think again. You know, now I'm still not monetized, you know. I've got the subs, but I don't have the viewing time. And the viewing time, by the way, is a 12-month moving average. I'm pretty sure. You know what I mean? It's not just like, oh, I got 4,000 viewing hours in the last 12 months, so I'm good to go. Now I could just, you know, and I've got more than 1,000 subs, so I'm good to go. You know, now I can just do like 3 videos a month or something, and I'll be fine. You know, maybe I'll make a little money. No, it's got, because then you have to maintain a certain amount of viewing time. You know what I mean? Because it's like a moving average. You know? And I'm just telling you, you might be one of the very few guys that came here after the pandemic, like me, who actually, you know, is making decent money. There's not a lot here in the Philippines that's doing that, you know. A lot of the guys that are successful here, they were here before the pandemic. And then when the pandemic happened, man, their subs and viewing hours went sky high, you know, because guys were captive audience in the U.S. and other Western countries, you know, as their countries shut down and everything. And, you know, they were on YouTube a lot more, you know. So those guys benefited from it. You know, those vloggers here that were here in the Philippines, they benefited from it, you know. But, you know, and then, I don't know, the other thing is, yeah, there's, like I said, there's some guys that are doing okay here that maybe got here within the last 2 years or whatever. But, you know, it always helps to go, you have to kiss the ring of the Godfather, you know, the Dumaguete Godfather. And that'll bump up your, you know, if you do that right away, you know, you'll probably bump up your subs and get some viewing time and stuff like that. It will definitely help. I never did that because I was here. I've been kind of busy here. You know, it's not just me. It's like, you know, I got like a family here, you know, so I don't really have time to go to Dumaguete, you know, just for that. You know, I guess I could have, but, you know, I've been to Dumaguete before, but it was like before I had a channel, before the pandemic, you know, stuff like that. But anyway, guys, this is just kind of a heads up, you know what I mean? Like, just wait until you get some kind of income, you know, like a solid income, preferably a pension. You know, if you got some other kind of solid, you know, income job that you can do from your laptop or whatever, you know, if you're a digital nomad, you know, and you're steady at it, you know, and you're making decent money, well, okay, that's up to you. Then, you know, you'll probably be okay coming here. But, you know, if you're going to come here, man, get good internet. You make sure you're in a city, or use that. You might do okay with what is it, Starlink or whatever, that Elon Musk internet. You know, the satellite internet. I know it's about $100 a month or something like that, right? Or maybe it's less now. But that's probably going to be more secure for you, you know, laying you out a good quality internet, you know, without the interruptions, up and down, up and down. You know what I mean? So you might want to consider that. I think the equipment is like, what, $600 or something like that, and then you got to pay about somewhere between, you know, whatever it is, 60 and $100 a month, you know, or whatever. But yeah, if you're doing something like that, if you're a digital nomad, you definitely have to have solid internet. So like I said, you either live in Manila or somewhere like that, and then travel within the Philippines periodically as much as you can, you know, to have fun or whatever. Or I suppose you could live in Cebu or somewhere like that. I wouldn't live in some of these other areas, you know, because like I hear Dumaguete, the internet's pretty bad. They have a lot of brownouts with the electrical and stuff like that. You know, probably not the best place to live, you know, if you're a digital nomad. You know, if you're retired, you know, that's one thing. But if you're like working and you need internet, that's another thing. So, guys, that's about all I got on this subject. So just either wait till you got a pension to come here if you're like an older guy like me, or make sure you got like 6 figures in the bank where you can last you comfortably until you get your pension, like let's say 2 years later, without blowing through all your money. So, all right, dudes, please like, comment, subscribe. And you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. I'll see you later.